vous dire. Ah, j'ai été agressée chez moi.
En vrai?
Tu vas bien?
Un piper Isaac. Très bien. Attendez 5 minutes avant d'ouvrir.
Ça rend notre version démo quasiment injouable.
Mais le fait est, Kurt qui est ici, la patronne, c'est moi. Dis-moi, Kurt, il peut vraiment pas m'encadrer ou c'est moi? Ah oui, il te hait. On devrait être encore ensemble. Tiens, quelqu'un t'a cabossé ton pare-choc.
Quelqu'un.
Salut. J'ai plus envie de ça, de cette situation, de ces mensonges. Tu sais que j'ai vécu une expérience très traumatisante.
Si je te parais insensible, je suis désolé.
Un rôdeur?
Je l'ai pris sur le vif. Il était accroupi dans les buissons en train d'observer votre maison. Je me suis approché, il a filé tout de suite.
Bah oui, il faut changer toutes les serrures, en haut et en bas.
Ça va, toi?
J'ai fait une chute à vélo. Mais il y a un fou qui rôde. Non mais les fous j'ai l'habitude, c'est ma spécialité. C'était bon, c'était comment? Tu pirates les ordinateurs perso de tous les employés.
Et c'est grave comme infraction. Tu mets ton nez dans les affaires des autres. Tu tombes sur des trucs pas nets, hein.
Je porterai aucun jugement. Vous pensez peut-être même pas vous en tirer après ce que vous m'avez fait.
Aloha! This is Trinidad, your Island Man, coming to you once again live from Hawaii. The island of Oahu, giving you the best movie reviews here on the island. Well, today I went ahead and I saw a movie this Sunday called ELLE. It's a French movie, a foreign movie, so it is in English subtitles, and I have to say it was very good. Remember our rating scale. Shaka thumbs up, it's good to see. Shaka thumbs down, it's bad to see, or junk. And I have to say, ELLE was shaka thumbs up, a good movie to watch, even for full price. Now, that being said, it is a French movie. I don't usually go see French movies. I do enjoy foreign movies. However, you know, most European and most French movies I'm not really into. I tend to see more Asian cinema fare, you know, Hong Kong, Taiwanese, Japanese, Korean movies. But every once in a while, you know, I do happen to see a European foreign film, and this was an exceptional film. Let me just say that. I believe it got a Golden Globe for, I think, Best Picture. Either that or Best Director, I'm not sure. But it did win a Golden Globe, and after seeing it today, I truly agree with that. Shaka thumbs up all the way for this movie. I had told a friend before seeing the movie that looking at the trailers, it appeared to be like a Death Wish, you know, Charles Bronson kind of revenge thriller movie. You know, a woman is attacked, assailed upon in her home, and unfortunately raped. And, you know, in the trailer, which I've just shown you, you get to see that she's looking at various weapons, even goes to gun practice and training. So you think, you know, especially as an American, you're thinking, oh, well, you know, this is going to be a simple revenge tale. She's going to hunt down her attacker, her assailant, and get revenge on him and you know, maybe terrorize him, right? But no. This movie is anything but straightforward like that. Like most foreign movies, it is highly in-depth, the character very layered, and the female protagonist is a fantastic character, built with many layers, and provides a great amount of depth to her character. You can understand where she's coming from. The movie opens up right away during the attack. You know, it's not pretty, it's not sexualized. or sensationalized. It just is, and it feels very gritty and very real. There's no Hollywood production in this scene at all. Now, it does get a little bit more violent later on when she thinks back to the incident, remembering more details. But, in the moment, as you are with this character, who's having this terrible thing happen to them, of course, they're not thinking straight. They're just trying to bear and get through it, just as you are as the audience. Because, any subject that deals with rape is something, that is kind of touchy and hard to deal with. But this movie does it exceedingly well. That being said, the best way to describe this movie is complicated. It is a complicated movie, a little bit of a thriller, and definitely a mystery as you're taken on this journey with this character as she attempts to find out who was behind this attack, who was this rapist, and, throughout the movie, she is, attacked on several sides, at work in general, her reputation. We find out, she is reluctant to report this incident to the police, and we find out that she has a very good reason, that her family, her father, turned out to be, a mass murderer. And of course, there was a lot of public spectacle upon her family, and of course, her father, who was jailed, since it is in France, no death sentence, but, life imprisonment. So having gone through that as a child and all the publicity associated with it, she didn't want any part of the police, with this, and goes about to try to solve this mystery on her own. And, of course, in the end, get revenge. Or does she? So I would compare this more, instead of a Death Wish movie, to Gone Baby Gone. So if you enjoyed Gone Baby Gone with Ben Affleck, this, ELLE, is the movie you've got to see for this year. And, it deserves that Golden Globe, and possibly even more. We might see it as maybe Best Foreign Picture at the Oscars. It has a lot of advantages being from Europe. Usually they don't shine too much upon Asian cinema unless it's really outstanding. But, this being from France, Europe, it's already got a foot in the door. The Golden Globe nomination and win definitely propels it along. And, believe me, when the Oscars come out, you'll definitely see this movie, the name ELLE, come up once again. And of course, ELLE is the main character, the female who is raped in this movie. And like I said, she's very complicated. Definitely not a helpless protagonist at all. She's a very strong, both emotionally and physically, in dealing with this tragedy and going about getting revenge in a most intelligent way. Whereas at the end, it's like, did she really set this up for her attacker, or did it just happen? You're not sure. But, I leave it to you, definitely urging you to see this movie and check it out, because it's so good, you won't be disappointed. Like I said, it is very complicated, goes through multiple layers of this movie. As you attempt to solve the mystery, you're presented with a lot of coworkers, a lot of friends, a lot of people in this movie that it's like, well, and there's really no clues to it as to, who it could be, other than you're looking at body type, because the man wears a full, kind of bodysuit and face mask, ski mask, so you can't really tell who it is. So you're thinking, oh, his lengthy, he's tall and slim, maybe a little muscular, so you rule out several people right away, and you think, okay, these are like maybe the 4 people it could be. No, it couldn't be that guy. It's got to be one of those 3. And it's like, wow. So it really is surprising, definitely in how it's approached and how well they go into this. I was not disappointed with this movie at all, and I'm glad I saw it. So again, Shaka thumbs up for this movie. You get a chance, when it hits your theater, wherever you are, go ahead and see it. Of course, I always recommend the matinee just to save yourself a little money. I saw this over at the Kahala Mall, so of course it's not going to be, well, I don't know. I'm not sure if the Kahala Mall does $6 Thursdays, but, it's worth checking out. But definitely see it at a matinee. Just save yourself some money. But, I say see it at full price. If you got the money and it's no problem for you, it's well worth it. So, ELLE, shaka thumbs up.